boy Shunt and your boy Redacted.
What's going on? Catch us on Wylion Mofo, Real Dumbshit, and Redacted Shunt for the Twitter. On YouTube and on Facebook is Official Wylion. Instagram is Wylion Official, and Mixcloud is Wylion RDS for all that dumb shit.
What's going on? It's the S, the H, the U, the N, the T, the one that hunts down things so you don't have to, the one, the only Shunt, and I'm here with my calm and collected, more reflective, yet somewhat redacted friend called
Redacted.
There you go. And this is what we call real dumb shit. Okay, just a quick rundown. We've got a trailer that we just seen called I Think We're Alone Now. The Boys on Amazon. Robo Chucky, aka the new Child's Play. The Oath, which is sort of like Tiffany Haddish or something like that. Dark Phoenix trailer. The Eternals. Murdoch out of Fox. Hold the Dark. Creed 2, Bumblebee, Fantastic Beasts, Happy Death Day 2, Wild Bunch Remake, Birds of Prey, Monster Hunter the movie, and Kingsman's release date again confirmed. What's going on, Mr. Redacted? What's the dumb shit?
You tell me.
I'm just making sure that we ain't got anything sort of like, you know, interrupting this wonderful thing.
I never interrupt.
Okay. So, first of all, I think we're alone now. Mr. Dinklage in a whole town to himself. Have you seen the trailer?
Yes.
Okay, what's your verdict on it? Miss? Hit?
I don't know what it's about.
Well, this is it. This is what's quite intriguing. I kind of assume it's sort of like a town that's basically all died, and then like it's just him and a girl. Just from the trailer. Mysterious circumstances and somewhat.
Why? Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of I Am Legend.
Yeah, sort of I Am Legend, but I am also
the good version, like the comic, not the film.
It wasn't a comic; it was a book. I keep telling you this.
No, it was a book, and then it was a comic.
Yeah,
it was also a comic.
Well, people actually made it into a comic after Amiga Man came out.
Yeah,
it's fucking pointless.
Why is that pointless?
Because it's a one-off. It's a one-shot story, isn't it? So it's like.
So, yeah, but you can have one-shot comics. They have them all the time, or they release graphic novels. They do it all the time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So, what do you think of this new posturing thing with Marvel? Apparently, a lot of people are saying that they need to retcon and reboot. Most of them are DC fans, but what do you think?
Retcon and reboot what?
Spider-Man's continuity. Apparently
in the comics?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Why not?
Well, why bother? Because if you do that, you're only going to be retelling the old stories again.
I mean, I think the main complaint out of it all is the Clone Saga, because it went on for so damn long and it wasn't sort of like.
Yeah, but it happened. It's over. Like, there's no point going back. Like, if you reboot, you're only going to get another version. Like, even now, you still get versions of the Clone Saga. So if you reboot, you're just going to get versions of the Clone Saga again. That's not going to help.
I know. What they need to do is just get some form of solidarity. I mean, that's what I liked about the Spider-Man game in some senses, because it just shortened and sharpened a lot of the dull points. So it's very, very weird. It's actually quite strange. The only reason why I'm speaking about comics is because one of my favourite comics, The Boys, is being made into an Amazon TV show. Well, I say Amazon TV, it's like TV Fire Stick. It's on your screen. So, what are you amped for the Butcher's Reckoning?
Maybe. I mean,
did you finish The Boys?
No.
For fuck's sake, Redacted.
What, man?
You're the one that introduced me to The Boys, and I managed to finish it before you. You're saying about, I'm waiting for the last graphic novel or something like that. And the graphic novel's already come out.
Yeah, no, because the ones I was collecting it had a specific type of cover, and I was looking for that, and I couldn't find it, so I never ended up getting the rest of them.
So you didn't even think to just read it like on the PDF or something like that?
Hell
or
no.
even Wikipedia it?
Ugh, no. That's disgusting.
Okay, fine. You weird little page turner, you. So basically, the boys, for those that don't know, is essentially a task force sent in to not only sort of like keep in line, but to check superheroes as well as supervillains. Although supervillains aren't really covered that much.
Yeah, not really.
But yeah, so it's basically like superheroes that on the surface are good. So just imagine it if Bill Cosby was Superman. You'll send in the boys and the boys will put him in check, sort of thing. That's the idea. Although that is a terrifying thought for Bill Cosby being Superman, especially after Meteor Man, which is probably a telltale sign.
Of what?
Meteor Man.
Yeah, telltale sign of what?
What it would be like if he had superpowers.
I guess. Kind of.
Superpowers and hobo.
If he was a hobo and he had the ability to grow plants.
That as well. Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, probably a weird little segue. But anyway, speaking of segues, actually, no, more about the boys. I'm not ready. Simon Pegg.
Wow. Yeah, go on.
Simon Pegg, yeah. I'm backtracking.
It's a first for you.
So yeah, Simon Pegg was originally imaged in the comics. At the moment, Simon Pegg is not old as shit. I reckon he can still pull off. What was it, Laddie? Is it Laddie?
Too old.
You reckon?
Oh yeah, I reckon he's too old. If they made this
at the time, if he made
7 to 10 years ago, then yes. But yeah, it's too old. They waited too long. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to. I mean, just because the character's look was based on him, it doesn't mean they have to, flip that back into live action, like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to seen Simon Pegg play Laddie, but then I don't think he's got a good Scottish accent, has he?
He's Scottish in Star Trek.
Is he?
He was Scotty.
Yeah, but he wasn't Scottish.
Of course he is.
No, I think it's because you wanted him to be Scottish because the original Scotty is Scottish.
Of course he is.
Okay, fine. I'll have to watch it again. As I said before, I'm not really too keen on Star Trek. But yeah, The Oath. Have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
The Oath is basically it's like one of those Thanksgiving films in America. It's like a family get together and then they end up fighting or something like that. It's to do with like arms and all that stuff.
Arms?
Yeah, like or is it the Second Amendment? Second Amendment stuff. But they got this thing called the Patriot Oath and you have to sign it if you want to keep weapons in the house. So last night basically it's kind of like a comedy version of The Purge just by having a look at it, but set in a family household.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
I like a comedy.
It's definitely a comedy. And then you've got Dark Pheonix. I suppose that's more on brand. Speaking about that.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, go on.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It looks very Foxy X-Men-y. Not saying that, she doesn't look very sinister, Miss Sophie Turner, as Jean Grey. I'm not saying that James McAvoy doesn't look good as Professor X. I'm not saying Cyclops looks one-dimensional as Cyclops, although he pretty much is in every Fox film. But that being said, and that being vaguely said, are we looking forward to it much?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I was thinking...
Not at all.
I mean, I've actually been reading a couple more articles about the Dark Phoenix and the X-Men transfer, as it were. And Mr. Bill Iger, a.k.a. Mr. Disney, has said... well, basically, it's a kill order for the X-Men. So there's not going to be 2 X-Men. It's just going to be the 1 X-Men. So when Disney does get sort of full control of X-Men, whether it be on a subpar property or whatever, everything else dead, everything else dying. All mutants be dead, with the exception of probably Deadpool. But in saying that, it's like, I don't think we're going to get a Deadpool 3 now.
Why not?
Disney.
And
They would rather it be a lovely, softer version of Deadpool.
what? They don't like money.
Well, they like clean money, I guess.
So what about the Netflix shows?
Yeah.
They're not exactly PG.
Yeah, no, most of them are 18 actually.
There you go.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
There you go.
but yeah, the Deadpool's probably the only one I reckon I'll keep. All the X-Men, I reckon.
Good. I mean, there's no reason to keep this iteration of the X-Men. Like, they've been killing themselves for years. Like, they almost revived it with First Class and Days of Future Past, but then they killed it again with Apocalypse and fucking Bryan Singer and this fucking Simon Kinberg directing Dark Phoenix. Like, what is the fucking point?
I mean, it actually looks better than the last one.
No, it doesn't. It looks worse than the last one.
It looks better than Apocalypse. Anything's better than Apocalypse.
Nah. No. It might be better than Apocalypse,
but it's not high bar.
It doesn't look better than Apocalypse. What the Apocalypse trailer looked more interesting than this, probably because we've seen a lot of it before in X-Men Last Stand. Like, a lot of this we've seen in X-Men Last Stand, and it's weird that they're trying to give us this again. Like, there's so many... This is what fucking pisses me off about the Fox X-Men franchise.
Foxverse. We've just called it Foxverse.
There's so many X-Men and there's so many mutants, but they continuously focus on the same ones. First it's Wolverine, then it's fucking Mystique. Like, no one gives a fuck about Mystique. Like, she's not meant to be at the forefront. She's not supposed to be. She's not meant to be a main character. Like, she's not meant to be up front. You don't need to get her in every film. Yes, it's fucking Jennifer Lawrence, and yes, like, she's a big star. Yes, she's hot, but there's no need to wheel her out. Like, and she don't care about these fucking films.
Especially now that
she don't care about these fucking films.
Chris Pratt basically gunned her about her being in an inferior X-Men film or Marvel film.
Yeah, well, I mean, she don't care. There's no way she cares.
It's money.
Like, yeah, one, it's money, and two, like, the least amount of hours you get her in the blue paint, the more she's happy. Like, there's no... Just kill Mystique, or just let her walk off into the sunset. Like, she's not meant to be the fucking savior of the X-Men, let alone the leader of the X-Men. Like, stop putting her on the fucking team. And furthermore, stop putting Magneto in the team. Like, it makes no sense. Like, Fassbender is great as Magneto. He is really good.
I agree.
But at the end of Age of Apocalypse, it's like he killed a bajillion people and then he walked away scot-free.
Yeah.
And that's not even to mention, like, at the end of Days of Future Past, he's a fugitive.
Yeah.
And, like, it's okay. He's reformed now. Like, I don't know, for no apparent reason at the end of
basically it's homicidal
Apocalypse.
Genesis? What is that word?
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Genocider.
What about it?
Like, say a sociopath or something like that. How would you say if somebody is a genociding person? Genesis just...
I guess.
Genesis is that word, whatever. Speaking of Marvel-related madnesses, the Eternals has kind of been confirmed. I mean, it's kind of confirmed ages ago because they said, "Oh, we're doing full-blown cosmic." But just so you know, I'll give you a background on what the Eternals are. Why not?
Like, I'm willing to see anything Marvel puts out.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give it a shot.
For those that don't know, the Eternals are kind of like Asgardian Jedis that jumpstart evolution for both the Kree and the Skrull. That is why I use the term Asgardians, because they get stronger with age, and Jedis because they use a lot of mind control.
Okay.
They're not actually. They don't have lightsabers.
I wouldn't say Jedi's use a lot of like mind control.
Well, they have telekinetic powers, and they make you change your mind about letting people into places.
I guess. I mean, it's the least of their. I mean, it's the least use
of their abilities. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, just to, expedite the exposition, as it were.
And the other thing that fucks me off about X-Men...
Oh, God. I knew we touched a nerve with this one. Carry on.
No, but, like, look, the other thing as well, it's like you're doing Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
And one of the things that works about that story, or one of the things that makes you care about that story, is the relationship between the characters. And you just don't have that in this X-Men universe.
I thought you was going to go a bit further than that, because obviously we're talking about the Eternals. I thought you was literally going to talk about the fact that is in a space being trapped inside of a...
We can get onto that.
No, but that makes a whole heap more sense.
I mean,
it's like an alien host.
It does, but I kind of feel like they were never going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I will be surprised if that has anything to do with it, and especially since, like, they're showing us stuff from when she was a kid. I doubt that's involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, oh, so we're supposed to care about Jean and Scott's relationship when we've not seen it.
Yeah.
Like, they've skipped ahead 10 years, and it's like, oh, they've been together for a while, and it's like, I didn't see it. I went there.
But to be fair,
last time, it's the same thing with fucking all of them. It's like, oh, why are you doing 10-year skips? Like, why? What is your rush? Like, what's your hurry?
To be fair, they thought they were going to make more films, so they thought skip ahead 10 years and then work your way backwards.
No, that makes no sense.
It's Foxy.
That makes no sense. Just work forwards. Just go forwards. There's no point skipping ahead
sideways
and then going back. And like, you're skipping major, like, relationship developments with these characters. Like, the first thing that fucked me off was how they killed most of the original cast, like, just off camera, like, in between 10 years of shit we ain't seen.
Yeah, but we should have done that anyway. They should.
No.
I mean, give us the satisfaction of making sure.
Then what was the point in them surviving in the first place? You might as well have killed them in the film. It would have made more sense.
Yeah, it would have. I'm not disagreeing.
I wish I could hurt this film.
What? How'd you been hurt?
Like, stomp on its nuts, give it a stunner, or piss on its dead body.
Oh, you can't do that.
Why
in general. Because it's celluloid and it's digital formats.
Oh, that's what I said. I wish I could hurt this film.
You can't. It's an impossibility.
You know what? I wish I could hurt Bryan Singer and, by extension, Simon Kinberg.
Nah, Simon Kinberg isn't the guy at fault. I mean, this looks.
He's been producer on all these films, all these shit X-Men films.
Okay, maybe he is, but
he's Bryan Singer's best friend.
Most people are.
I don't think most people are. I don't think Remy Malek is.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think them boys he touched.
Depends how much money they got. So yeah, speaking about how much money.
Funny.
It's fine. I'll make it sound funny. I'll add like a boing in the background or something. It's crazy. Speaking of people who've got.
Oh yeah, so this film's coming out in February 2019.
Yeah. Which kind of says to me that it was already made ages ago.
It is. It got pushed back. It was supposed to come out this year. It was supposed to come out this year, and
After
New Mutants
Deadpool,
was supposed to come out in February next year. And it got pushed back, and got pushed back probably because it's fucking garbage, and no one wants to see it.
Fair play. So back to the Eternals. Yeah, I'm excited about this.
And the other thing, like the 10-year skip, doesn't even make any sense. How are you gonna skip? Look, so between First Class and Dark Phoenix, it's been like 30 years.
Yeah.
And none of the characters have aged.
No, they don't age. The mutants.
No, but your mutant ability is not you don't age. Like, that's not every mutant's ability. It's not like every mutant, like, no one ages. That's not an ability.
In the Fox universe, it is, obviously. I don't know what to say. Do you want me to say something positive about the Fox universe and mutants?
There's nothing positive to say.
I can't do it.
There's nothing from one of your own films in your franchise is mocking you for how ridiculous you are. Then you should take a look at yourself and fix the fuck up.
It technically was fixed by Deadpool and Deadpool 2.
It wasn't fixed by Deadpool in Deadpool 2.
It was. He went back and killed a lot of people.
Yeah, but he didn't kill anyone from the Fox universe.
Yeah, he did.
Who?
He killed the guy that killed this girl. Killed
That wasn't from the Fox universe. It was not from the Fox X-Men universe.
He killed himself.
He was not in any X-Men films.
Yeah, it was in X-Men Wolverine Origins.
Okay, that's like a side core. That doesn't count.
They killed him.
That has no bearing on any of the X-Men films.
I suppose. Fair enough. So the
I
Eternals.
was going to say something positive.
No. As I said before, nothing positive to say about the Fox X-Men universe. With the exception of Deadpool, kind of. But it's kind of confusing. Anyway, so the Eternals. Do you know that much about them?
Not really that much.
God.
Not too much.
I mean, pretty much from what I get at, they're kind of like the first sentient life form that existed within the universe, and they are more evolved than everything else, so they started to jump into sort of like primordial or primitive planets, and then jump-started their evolution. So they are the inventors of both the Kree and the Skrull, and potentially humanity with the abilities of the mutants as well. So they're the ones that are apparently responsible for mutants, which kind of begs the questions that this is how they are going to introduce mutants into the Marvelverse. I say Marvelverse as in the Disneyverse. Yeah, so that's quite exciting. Speaking about exciting times, Murdoch, as in Rupert Murdoch, is now left Fox to, I think it's Comcast.
Really?
Yeah, he's just leaving it all. He's taking the money.
Yeah, well, they fucked up, innit? They fucked up. I believe I said something like this would happen. That Fox will sell many of their assets to Disney, and then they'll go and try and buy Sky, and they won't get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, whatevs. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, he's too rich. So hold.
Yeah, but it's not going to make him any less rich. Like, he still has all that fat Disney money he just got paid, and also like they're probably going to sell the rest of the shares that they have in Sky.
I think he's still keeping News International.
Well, yeah, probably that shit. But like Sky-wise, he's probably going to sell their shares in Sky to Comcast.
Yeah, it makes more financial sense. And then set up his own company with all that lovely money.
Maybe.
More than likely.
Maybe, but he could have just done that in the first place instead of trying to buy Sky. So.
Yeah, but maybe that was the plan. Maybe he wanted to just
trick people into
raising funds. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him. He's a sneaky bastard. Speaking about sneaky bastards, Hold the Dark. Have you seen it?
I haven't know what it is.
Basically, it's a new Netflix show. It's probably going to be out by the time this show actually goes out. Yeah, it's about a mother contacting a mercenary to hunt down her son, who's been taken by wolves. Obviously, it's the beginning of a madness. Turns out it's not the wolves, it's the villages you've got to be careful of, and all this sort of bullshit. And yeah, it seems quite interesting. But it's on Netflix right now. I would say it's worth a watch.
I would say.
That's what you're saying. Nothing else to say.
I don't know.
It's a lot to
I
take
don't
in.
know. I want to say it sounds stupid, but I still have that X-Men rage.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you still got X-Men rage, so you're pent up. It's fine. Speaking of pent up rage, Creed 2. Now, my gripe with this film is that I don't think he should be going up against Drago number 2. Drago's number 3.
Nah, fuck that. Get it out the way. Get it out the way now.
But who else after Drago?
Someone fresh.
What, Clubber Lane's son?
Nah, then he can go for the title, innit?
He's already he's meant to have had the title now.
Why?
Because the guy that he fought for the title... Did he beat?
He lost.
He lost, didn't he? Yeah.
He lost his fight.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get the title for losing.
Yeah, it's true. But then you do get the title if you're number one contender. You go up against the Preliminary, which is probably the basis of this plot.
He didn't get what? He wasn't number one contender.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
He built up.
Nah.
It weren't like Rocky where he just picked the nobody.
No, but he picked him because of who he was.
No, it was like,
and it just puts he wasn't. He was not. There's no way he was.
So you just beat him up because he was Creed's son.
Yeah, and it's a name to put on the banners or whatever you call it, so you can raise a bigger purse, isn't it? Like there's no, it wasn't really like the guy wasn't even taking him seriously. Like he gave him respect at the end because like he pushed him to his limit, but like he wasn't taking it as a serious fight. There was no way he thought he was gonna lose, and I guess he was right because he won. But yeah, he's not. He wasn't the number one contender. So yeah, so I guess like in the third one, he can go for the title, get a title shot.
I mean, are you looking forward to the cameo of elderly Drago?
I guess why not? I mean, it's a bit weird because at the end of Rocky 4, Which
one?
The one that he was in.
Drago. 4.
Yeah, at the end of 4, he kind of saw the error of his ways, that it's not cool to kill people in a boxing match. And then now he's trained his son up to be a killer. It's a bit weird.
No, he didn't learn anything.
He did.
He didn't.
Rocky said the whole, if I could change, if he could change, we all could change, and then he ended communism. Or he ended the Cold War.
He didn't end the Cold War.
Yeah, he did.
No, it was people can change. He just said people can change.
And
then looked over at his then wife, Bridget Nielsen.
He said, if I can change, and he can change. They all changed. Everyone changed. Do you not remember everyone changed at the end of that film?
Yeah, but it's because Drago, he just abandoned his country. He was still a dick.
Nah.
Yeah, it was.
Nah.
It was. You have to watch that again.
Nah, I think you have to watch that again.
You have to watch that again.
Do you have to prove yourself wrong again?
At the end of Rocky 4, Drago did not change.
He changed.
He didn't.
They hugged.
They didn't hug.
They looked at each other like friends.
No.
They looked at each other with respect.
No, you're thinking of number 3.
Number 3?
Actually,
I haven't even seen number 3.
Oh, disgrace. Disgrace. Don't talk to me about Rocky.
Disgrace these nuts.
Oh, bruv. Speak about nuts. And bolts, as it were. Bumblebee trailer, have you watched it?
Yes.
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it looks better. They actually look like Transformers.
Yeah, it makes me feel like this should have been the film that we got first.
Obviously. Clearly. I mean, just stop making Michael Bay make films he clearly doesn't care about.
Yeah.
Because all the other films that he's made, even in between the Transformers films, people have liked. All his little army dudes running in the streets or whatever.
He does do a good action sequence.
Fair enough, fair play. But, just stop. Just, fucking hell, man. Just stop giving him work where he's just not going to give a fuck. And he'd be like, yeah, whatever. Or stop putting Shia LaBeouf in these films as well.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Good.
It's a safe Transformers.
It's good.
Speaking about safe,
John Cena's in it.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't know. It's not that weird. He's playing an army dude. He likes army dudes.
Pause.
I don't know. Like, it's going to be a bit weird with he's not going to be wearing any jorts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's probably going to be a couple wrestling moves that he does now.
Yeah, no, he's going to do the 5 moves of doom on on Bumblebee.
I saw it, bro. I saw it, and I'm thinking, is it what does he call it?
The 5 moves of doom.
No, but that move that he does with the X fist or whatever.
Oh, what, you mean the 6th move of Doom?
Yeah, 6th move of Doom he's trying to do.
I don't know what he calls it.
It's like a backhand or something, isn't it?
I don't know, something stupid.
5 moves of Doom are pretty much solid, I think.
It is until you think about it and you're like, yes, every match does end like that.
I mean, like, this is the thing, it's like, when wrestlers get to a certain age, like, you're not expecting anything crazy.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, Hulk Hogan had to get the bottom of his spine sort of like fixed because of the leg drops.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he's finally back on top though, so apparently he's getting re-entered into the Hall of Fame after being disgraced and thrown out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but like, it's not like that reason he got disgraced was gone away. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. You might as well have just not done it in the first place. Like, you can't just like, I don't know, like you can't just be like, oh, you get put in a penalty box for like a couple of years, like 2 years in a penalty box, and it's alright. You could come back into loving arms. So what?
He's done so much.
So what? Racist is racist.
Yeah, he is. He's complete racist. Speaking about what men want, it's a new trailer that's come out called What Men Want.
Yeah, it's a remake of What Women Want.
Yeah, but
which I kind of like. I like that film. I don't care what anyone says. Go fuck yourself. I enjoy that film.
Okay. I'm gonna be controversial here and think.
I don't think it's controversial.
I didn't like it.
I don't think it's controversial. Saying you don't like Equilibrium is controversial. Saying you don't like What Women Want is not controversial.
Yeah.
I think it was a fun film. I don't care.
Were you in a relationship at the time?
Probably not.
Nice.
I probably.
This is the only reason why.
Probably, but still.
But
still, I don't care.
I mean, it looks alright.
I don't care.
You've got Erica Badu, and you've got all this other stuff. Yeah, it looks okay. But yeah, meh.
Does it actually look like What Men Want, though?
Not really.
Because, like, What Women Want is like, is that really what women are thinking?
Yeah. But it is kind of. But it isn't. I mean, it's helpful if you're a young man and you want to learn how to be a bit more respectful and a bit more observant of women.
Which one?
What Women Want.
Okay.
But I don't think this one actually helps the movement of sexuality, as it were.
No film does.
It's not.
No film does. No film ever.
Don't know. But yeah, speaking about.
Let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't think I am.
We're going to do the 2 sequels at the same time. Fantastic Beasts 2 and Happy Death Day 2, mainly because I don't really care for them.
Wait, what was the first one you said?
Fantastic Beasts 2 and Happy Death Day 2.
Trailer looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I'm not like super hyped for it.
I'm not super hyped for any of them.
But it'll be cool, I guess. Happy Death Day to you. I'll probably watch. I enjoyed the first one. It was fine.
I liked it. Okay.
It was fine. Like, I expected a little bit more from it, but from what it was, like, whatever, innit? It was alright.
It's kind of meh.
I did not mind that film. There's a lot of films I hate way more than that.
Well, you've got the Wild Bunch remake. Actually, I should have segued from Hulk Hogan to Mel Gibson.
Yeah, too late.
It's too late. Too little, too late.
Too late. I thought you were professional.
I know. But Wild Bench remake, as it were.
Wild Bench.
Yeah, I reckon.
Just loads of benches just running wild, trying to jump on people.
I'm just going to sit this one out. This is it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really a
I don't know.
fan
I don't think I've
Western.
seen... I like Westerns. I don't think I've seen the Wild Bunch. But I don't know, like... I kind of feel like... I don't know. Like, I don't know if Mel Gibson is insane, but he has the look of an insane person.
He does.
Like, he's...
full-blown Gary Busey beard.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even just the beard. It's the face he makes underneath the beard. It's like, you're smiling like a crazy person. and it just looks like you're just gonna snap on somebody. And like, if they turned around and said like Mel Gibson murdered 10 people today, like I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be either. I'm fully on board, but that's because I've seen Mad
On
Max.
board, you're on board from killing 10 people.
No. For the fact that him killing 10 people would not be surprising.
Okay, yeah.
And speaking of not surprising, Birds of Prey release and casting.
It's a little bit surprising.
Really?
It is, considering like this is one of the films that I thought probably won't get made.
And that's gradually being made.
Yeah, like it's happening. They have a release date of 2020, February again, I believe, February 2020, and yeah, they just announced Mary Elizabeth Winstead. For
Touching Guys.
I'm trying to think which one she is.
She's probably going to be.
She must be. No, I think she's Black Canary.
Black Canary.
And I think the other one, Junri or whatever. What did I say her name was?
Can't remember. I didn't write it down.
You're a dickhead, bro. You're a dickhead.
That's because that film is going to be trash. I was not going to waste any time. When you said it, I thought, I'm just going to write down the basics. I'm not going to listen to anything. I'm not listening to anything. I'm going on record saying that.
Journey Smollett Bell.
So she's going to be the one ethnic.
I think she's going to be. Yeah, she's going to be the one ethnic. I think she's. What's her name? Huntress.
Yeah.
She's going to be Huntress.
I reckon that she ain't going to be Huntress. She's going to be. What's the other one?
I think that's it.
Cheshire.
Nah, they're not doing Cheshire. They're doing Harley Quinn, Huntress, Black Canary.
And
That's your Birds of Prey.
And there's only one bird.
Yes.
There's no Hawk Girl.
They don't care about that.
It's on brand.
Hawk Girl, I don't think was in the Birds of Prey.
Yeah, but it makes more sense than Huntress. I mean, whatevs. I'm not a fan of Birds of Prey per se.
Huntress could be a bird. It's Birds of Prey because they're chicks. They chicks. They're Birds of Prey. Females of prey. Femme fatales.
I would prefer the name Femme Fatale rather than use the word Birds
Yeah, but
of
that's
Prey.
not connected to any comic. Like Birds of Prey is connected to a comic, so it works.
That's trash. That's a trash name.
Works. It's known IP. Like Femme fatales, free Femme fatales of DC is not a known IP.
But what they're doing right now...
Free random bitches is not... it's not known IP.
Batman vs Superman is not a known IP, but...
No, but it's got Batman in it. It's got Batman and Superman in it.
Disgusting.
That's all you got to say.
But it's self-explanatory. It was Birds of Prey. When you said, it's Black Canary, Huntress, and Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And it just confused the shit out of me.
Yeah, but it only confuses you if you know Birds of Prey. If you've never seen or heard of Birds of Prey before, that's not going to confuse you.
Fair enough.
Because you just be like, ooh, Birds of Prey. Like, what's that? And it's like, Margot Robbie's in it. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's all up in that shit. She's going to be Black Canary. It's like, I'll watch that.
I'm not on board.
Why not? It could be good. It could be great.
The gauntlet that's laid out before me is not a good one. Aquaman, then Shazam, then the Joker movie.
I'm sure I heard.
Then Birds of Prey. Fuck it. After the
I heard someone announce for the villain in that film. I can't remember who it was.
It's gonna be Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing's not a villain.
He will be in this film. Everything must die.
Swamp Thing is not a villain.
Speaking of confusing things,
yeah, go on.
Monster Hunter the movie, starring Tony Jaa, T.I. and Ron Perlman.
Sounds great.
It does and it doesn't. Monster Hunter, I don't know too much about. I assume
is it based on the game?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I would assume so. Only because Yeah, but there's no Chinese or Asian people in it other than Tony Jaa, who's Thai, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. What's your opinion on it? I mean, the TI thing threw me.
Why?
Because it's meant to be like a medieval thing, isn't it?
Nah, they're probably gonna do modern day. Why not? Let's do modern day, but it'd be like off like on a Skull Island type of place. There's monsters there. Or like it would be like a Jurassic Park where it's like, yes, welcome to Jurassic Park, where you can hunt monsters and take them home. What's your beef?
That's my beef, bro.
What, man? Monster Hunter.
Nah, that and I just saw
Ron Perlman. Good. Tony Jaa. Good. Who else? T.I. Good.
But I'm saving the best to last.
Mila Jovovich. Good.
No, Mila Jovovich, bad. Anything Capcom.
She's in bad movies, but she's not bad.
Anything Capcom that
She's
Mila
not
Jovovich
bad.
is in, this gets destroyed.
She is not bad. She's just in bad things.
The whole of Resident Evil.
Just because
Resident Evil
just
shouldn't
because
be...
just because she bad guy doesn't make her bad guy.
Bruv. Now you're doing Chinese impressions.
Nah, that was Zangief from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Why do you sound Chinese? Why does your Russian...
Everything sounds Chinese to you.
It doesn't, bro.
It does.
It's weird. Your Chinese impression is exactly the same as a Russian.
It wasn't a Chinese impression. I don't have a Chinese impression.
Do your Russian. That's Chinese.
No, it's not Russian. It's not even Russian. It's Zangief.
What?
Putin, don't at me.
Oh, God.
It's not. It's just generic Zangief. It's not Russian.
You wrecked that impression, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, what the hell is he on?
Blame the guy from Wreck-It Ralph who does the Zangief
He's pretty
voice.
bad. He's pretty
Exactly. It's meant to be bad. It's meant to be bad. It's not meant to be good.
Really bad.
Don't at me, Putin.
Jesus.
Don't. I don't want to. What's that shit? Don't send that shit for me.
Yeah, don't.
Don't give me that Salisbury disease.
That Salisbury disease, you know. Yeah. You can't even call it a Salisbury disease, bruv. It's the worst thing about it. It's like, ugh. You can't even mention
I forgot what I was going to look for. What were we talking about?
You're talking about Milo Djokovic.
Before that.
Birds of Prey.
Oh, yeah.
Something terrible about that. The trash.
Looking for the villain for Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that's a horrible gauntlet next year. I mean, speaking of...
What's the horrible... Go on, what's the horrible gauntlet?
To be fair...
Aquaman's coming out this year. He's going to renew your faith in the game.
He's not.
And Birds of Prey is not even out next year. So what's your beef?
What's in between?
What's your beef? Shazam, I think that's it.
No.
What else?
Joker film. Oh, fuck yeah. But, saying that, the new images of the Joker, because obviously when we done the last one, the new images of the Joker just been released, so now he's clowned up.
Fine. Like, yes, he looks fine. Like, I don't have any problem with
Seen any of the
Pheonix
dodgy,
as...
shaky footage? Have you seen it? Where he comes out the train.
No. Not really. I did see a little bit. I can't remember where I saw it. But yeah, look. Pheonix as, well, you know, apart from the fact I feel like he's a little bit overrated. Whatever. That's neither here or there. But, like, he looks fine. Like I said before, like, he looked fine without the makeup.
Worst is that he's not the problem.
That's why that was going to be my point. Like, my problem is not him. It's just everything else they've announced about the film sounds like garbage. Like, it just sounds like weird garbage. Like, it sounds either very weird or very paint by numbers. Like, he's a dude. He's gonna have a problem. Like, I said this to my friend the other day. Like, it's probably gonna be the case that, like, he lives at home with his mum and he works at this show where it's like the Tonight Shows, and you're gonna have Robert De Niro's gonna be the host, and like they have a segment where they have a comedian on, and he's probably not gonna be the comedian, but he's gonna be someone that probably works at the station or whatever. Maybe he's the janitor, or like he's sweeping up, or he's cutting hair, or whatever.
And he hands in the script, and the script gets laughed at.
Yeah, whatever, stuff like that. And what's her name? Not Emma Thompson. Tessa Thompson is probably going to be like a makeup artist on the show or whatever, and he's probably going to have a crush on her. And then one day he's probably going to reveal his feelings, and she's going to break his heart. And that's going to be on the same day where he actually gets his break and goes on the show, but bombs hard. And then he's going to go home and tell his mum everything that happened. And his mum's just going to call him a loser, and he's going to snap and break his mum's neck. And then he's the Joker.
Maybe. I mean, that's if we're lucky.
Lucky!
I don't think it's gonna be
lucky. If any of that happens,
yeah, you know it is.
If any of that happens, I'm just gonna be so disappointed.
How can you
I won't be surprised, but I'll be disappointed.
I won't be disappointed
Why
because
not?
that's exactly what I expect.
Yeah, but you can't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a weird, edgy Joker movie, and it's gonna be the best thing since sliced bread, and blah blah blah, and oh look at our new Joker, and blah. We've got Robert De Niro, and blah blah blah, and Scorsese's production partner is also like his producer, and you come out with that. Like, come on, if you're gonna do all those things, you need to come better than that. Like, that's something I thought of in like 5 minutes. You cannot. That cannot be it.
It will be. You know, and I know. We are here.
At least we have Shazam to look forward to.
Oh, God. Shazam looks like shit.
Look, it looks bad. Like, the costume doesn't look great.
There's nothing to look forward to.
No, but look, they've got so much time to fix it up in post and, like, add VFX and all those kinds of shit and shine it up real nice. Shazam's gonna look great. By the time you see, like, the Joker movie, you're gonna be thankful you had Shazam and Aquaman.
But I'll be even more grateful for the fact that I actually had Venom, I reckon.
No way! No way.
Venom will be
no way.
saving
That
grace.
film's out in a couple of weeks. Like, we're gonna be able to. We'll know soon. We'll at least know 50% of what film was better.
You know, I actually saw the other
It's
day.
not gonna be Venom.
I saw.
The only thing that can improve that film is if they put eyes on him.
No. What would be really interesting, I
Venom with
reckon
eyes.
that this is what they should do, Disney anyway. Because I was reading one comic book about Deadpool.
Yeah.
And it's about the one where it's Deadpool versus Carnage.
Yeah.
That film needs to be made.
Maybe, but you know,
Needs to be made.
they are very two far ends of the
It's
universe
the
at the
right
moment.
amount of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look, yes it is, but again, they're at far ends of the universe. Like, never the twain shall meet.
No, but the whole thing about the main reason why Deadpool can actually track down Carnage is because he can tune into crazy. And then I was watching another thing about Madcap.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a plot line where both Madcap and Deadpool get shocked by Thor.
Oh yeah, it's Black Mask. Black Mask is the villain from Birds of Prey.
That's such a waste.
Of Black Mask.
Yeah.
They're not going to use him anywhere else.
They should use him how I told them to use him.
I mean, they should, but they're not going to. Like,
FYI for the fans, I wanted Night of the Bat as like my second one that you could check out in the DC Fixer.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, they're not going to use him they're not going to use him in a Batman film. If they ever bother, if they ever get around to,
he's the one.
if they ever get around to making a Batman film.
Speaking of Batman, like in my new purchase of a PS4, I finally got around to getting Arkham Knight.
Okay.
Too much tank driving, bro.
Already? How much have you played? You've not had no chance to play Spider-Man, but you've been playing Arkham Knight, and you're telling me there's too much tank driving?
Just put the games down. You're too angry.
Because yes I am.
As I said before, I'm pretty much rebooting all my games with the PS4. So any games that I never played on the Xbox, I'm playing on the PS4. Have you ever?
How far are you?
What, an Arkham?
Yeah.
still on Scarecrow version 1. So at the moment, where is it? I'm on the helicopter part with Arkham Knight. So Arkham Knight has found out where I am.
Yeah.
He's sending his troops and his bad men. I fucked them up. I've come out and then he's drone attacking me with a helicopter. I'm in the car and I've got the researcher or something like that in the boot.
Okay, yeah,
So,
it's vaguely familiar. Yeah, you've got a whole heap of tank driving to go, bruv. You've not even scratched the surface of the tank missions. Oh my god, it is horrible. That almost ruins the whole game. Almost. It's lucky that the rest of the game is good, because that I don't even know what possessed them to focus so much.
I reckon they just gave it to one dude and the one dude was just doing it all.
Yeah, but it's in the game. It's ingrained in the game. Like, there's actual tank missions, like where you have to be in the bat tank. So it can't be like it's one dude just went renegade and just put too much tank in the game. It's just like the whole team had to be on board.
The thing that pisses me off, I mean, like, the stuff that I think is cool is like where
Everything else.
where you use
Everything else.
where you use the bat tank to basically
Launch yourself in the air and start gliding around.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's cool. But the bit where you're solving puzzles with the tank,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
The random driving and shooting all the stuff is not cool.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm Batman. Don't force me to sit in a tank and shoot stuff. Like,
Don't.
it's stupid. Like, what possessed you? I'd like to know what was on your mind. Like, when people said, yes, like, Arkham Asylum is great. Arkham City is great. But, you know what would be cool? If I could drive the Batmobile. Why would you think that means I want to be trapped inside the Batmobile and forced to shoot and dodge and even sometimes hide? Like,
in the
you're
Batmobile.
hiding in a fucking tank. It makes no sense. How am I going to be hiding in a tank?
I mean, the things that I found that were cool were like the Riddler bits.
Yeah.
So using the tank to solve your puzzles there. But then that was like too Mario Kart.
Maybe, but like, you're going to get to a bit where it's just like, it's just too much.
It's monotonous, yeah.
It's just too much. It's just like, I don't want to be locked inside this fucking car and forced to drive these. Like, the races and like the time trials are not too bad, but like, there's just some where it's just like,
I just don't like time trials. I don't like driving when I'm Batman.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I mean, it's a bit weird that Riddler had nothing better to do with his time than make tunnels and weird racetracks and all types of shit underneath Gotham City for your fucking tank.
It's a bit weird.
It is a bit weird.
I mean, I didn't try and sort of like normalise that at all. I was thinking, this is a lot of work.
Well, once you've done it like 10 or 15 times, you might end up normalising it.
What sort of budget did the Riddler have?
Unlimited budget. He's got unlimited budget because he's also got untold amount of robots like running around trying to fuck you up while you're downstairs.
And all these henchmen as well, like these henchmen that you have to interrogate in order to get the Riddler thing. And he's hiding trophies all over the place. He's done that for like 4 games even.
Yeah.
And you don't include the other one in between, that VR.
Yeah. I don't know. I think those are just because he's a bit of a dick. But the tank stuff, no. Just no. Like, unlimited budget. I mean, I guess, like, the what do you call it behind it is like, well, he used robots and not people. But still, that still costs a lot of money. A lot of money. So I made sure I punched that dude in the face.
Definitely. It's probably the most satisfying thing to do.
It was. It was. Because he put me through so much tank trouble.
Okay, I'm looking forward.
It's not even just him. Like, everyone gives you tank missions. Everyone. It's like, not Deadshot. Slade. Slade's got some tank missions for you. Arkham Knight's got some tank missions for you. Riddler's got some tank missions for you.
Quite nice. But yeah, I mean, like, it's.
But the rest of the game is good. I like the rest of the game. And even though the villain is obvious, I still enjoyed the story.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So yeah, the last one is the Kingsman 3 release. Yeah, I'm indifferent about this because I haven't watched the second one yet. So
I haven't watched the second one. I like the first one. The first one was cool.
Yeah.
The second one I heard bad things and it just did not make me. It did not make me enthusiastic in the least to go and watch it.
Same.
I'll probably see it at some point. Hopefully, the third one is going to be like a return to form.
I mean,
but I think the release date was what, November 2019.
Okay.
So next year, November.
I mean, at least Miller has actually got a third one now. I mean, I reckon that Kick-Ass 2 probably wasn't the best note to end it on. I reckon Kick-Ass should have got a Kick-Ass 3 rather than Kingsman, because Kingsman just looked like nonsense.
I guess, but I feel like people hate Kick-Ass 2 more than they hate Kingsman 2.
I suppose it's because they revealed the big reveal within the trailer, innit? Saw my man jump back into the action after he got murked in the other one.
Yeah, I still don't even really know how that worked. Or from what I hear, it doesn't really work.
Okay. We'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
That'll be there.
at some point.
Yeah, so for everybody at home, please subscribe. It takes a lot of sort of effort for us to do these shows, but yeah, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully we'll probably see you next week. Actually, we won't see you because we're not stalkers or anything else like that. We
Speak
exist.
for yourself.
Well, some people might get watched still.
Exactly. Especially if you're fine as hell.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to cut that out. But yeah, be good to yourself.
Did we talk about what's his name? My man doing Star Trek, not Star Trek, Twilight Zone.
No.
Jordan Peele.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's like 2 weeks ago, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
I'm bored. I like Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I do like Jordan Peele as well.
Yeah.
But isn't he doing it? He's doing Candyman as well. He's doing too many.
You can never have too many projects.
Yeah, but it's like,
Actually, yes, you can. I used to tell you that all the time, and you'd be like, "Nah, you can't have too many projects." I'm like, "Bruv, too many projects, too many." And you're like, "No, we need to keep the shit moving, bruv. Keep the shit moving."
Yeah, I was right. I'm always right.
I would say always.
Fucking right about that, bro. Just keep working, keep moving, keep doing stuff. This is it. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna call this show a day unless you got anything else to add, Mr. Redacted.
That's it.
All right, cool. Peace out. Make love, not war, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Peace.